Leo, what's popping? The song that's playing for you is needed. So you may feel like you're in a situation where you need help or you need assistance or you just need something. You feel like you need something. You can't continue without this person, without this job. You may have invested in something that was not worth investing in. Look, you took your emotion somewhere you probably shouldn't have emotion. You watered some plants that shouldn't have been watered. And now you may feel like in a situation where it's like you can't live without this now. Now that you invested some time in it, once you separate from it, you feel like you can't progress without this person, without this mindset, without this way of continuing or way of being. You feel me? Something in your reality you are attached to, and that may be emotionally, and your mentality is telling you you can't proceed without this, but in all actuality you can, but you just think you can't, so you're keeping yourself in a stuck situation. You up at night overthinking, or you up at night can't sleep stressing about something because you feel like you need to do something, or you need to be with someone, or you need to be in this job in order to progress further in your life. And the reality of the situation is you're not, but you already invested in something though. 111. You already put a lot of time into something. You gave something some emotions that you shouldn't have given. It's like you shouldn't have given this your emotions, but you already invested in it. You were scared to invest in it, but you already invested in it, and now you're too deep in. You already watered the plant. The tree already grew. Now you got to do something with the fruit on the tree. You can't just leave the fruit. You can't just leave the tree there. How you going? You can't plant another tree if a tree is already there. You feel me? Technically you can, but not really. Something might have been stealing from you. Whatever you passionately invested in, whatever that seed you planted was, may have been taken from you more than you were gaining from it. So if it was a person, they were stealing your energy and not really replenishing your energy. But it's because you had a lot of energy to give. You feel me? You're Leo. Oh, my nose. Or that was just you stealing from yourself. Yeah, you losing something. Whether you losing your mind, you losing feeling, like you're not thinking about something the same way no more. So if this is a person, you don't think about that person the same way. You lost all at one point this was a solid foundation or a fixed mentality regarding this person. How you thought about them in your head, your heart, and then on the ground you walk on. You feel me? You felt like this was stable. You felt like this was worth it. But now it's either you don't think the same way about this person, or you are losing something, or it's like you're losing this person, or you're losing things in your external world. Whatever you invested in caused you to lose your mind, or lose your tangible items, or just lose ideas. Because judgment was called. God blew the horn on something. And I guess that the Scorpio season is bringing death to people, places, and things, and everyone's reality, whether that's people, places, and things that you have to separate from. 11:33 is the time, or just 321. See, you're losing something. The song that's playing is bubbly, and it might have you anxious, or you just might be anxious or nervous because of whatever you're losing, but you're losing something. Whether that's a job, Pluto brought transformation to your job. Look what card's pointing out. The Judgment card again, and then look, something you worked on. Something you worked on, you losing. You 7 of coins, you almost had the 10. Look, I don't know if you got the strength though, because you remember, you feel like you need this. What you losing is something you feel like you need. And what I told you, if I ain't tell you this, I told somebody this. If you think you need something besides the good Lord, He gonna take that shit from you. And I think that's what's happening right now. You was holding on to something tight. And you thought this is all you needed to progress, and God showed you otherwise, and God is showing you otherwise. But Pluto came through, and God was like, all right, Pluto, do what you do. And Pluto brought havoc in your life. He brought death and transformation. But again, Pluto can also bring rebirth. So it's really how you bounce back from this loss. If you can bounce back, because you fuck up in the third dimensional realm, you fuck around and get locked up on some shit, and you can't bounce back from that. You feel me? It's like in the spiritual realm you can bounce back, but in the third dimension, it's like the third dimensional realm is based off of the spirit realm, but you can't bounce back here as easy as you can up there. But even then, up there sometimes, well, I don't want to say up there because it's out there, but out there, even sometimes it take a little while to bounce back from something you done did in the esoteric realm. But on the split Ace of Swords, it's like this cycle ain't over for you. Something is your balance. Whatever, it's like whether somebody said something to you and that caused you to lose your mind, or some communication was brought to you, or something was brought to your awareness that caused you to feel like you are losing something, whether that is your mentality or something in your third dimensional realm. Somebody at your job said something, said your manager doing something, and then you knew you did something that wasn't up to code as far as what the manager is reviewing. So now you stressing because you about to lose your job. You feel me? Or if it's a relationship, one of your partners brought some truth. It's either you brought some truth to your partner, or your partner brought some truth to you. Look, and what was poking out? Conflict, and it put the relationship in a state of conflict because of the truth that was spoken. And now you losing something. 555. You going through a change in your reality right now because of some communication. You probably shouldn't have took the foolish action as you did. The fool can be a negative card, or the fool can be a positive card. It's good to be a fool sometimes. It's good to jump into things you've never been into before. But again, it's like, what did you jump into? You feel me? What you play a part in is the question. Something to prove. See, you may have felt like you had something to prove, or you feel like you got something to prove right now. Look, that shit's back. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It might be a little too late for you to try to prove something, though, Leo. But you feel like you're not done yet because you may have something to prove. Or somebody around you don't feel like it's over because they have something to prove to you. But it's either you putting down the burden or somebody around you putting down the burden. Regardless, you're still losing something. You can't hold on to something no more, Leo. The question is, what is it? Come on, bro. Shit, this could be you letting go of something. Yeah. As I said that shit, you could be letting go of something because you got a new perspective. Okay, it's like you're not losing something. You might just be letting go of some shit. Look, you putting down the burden because you fell in love with something, or you realize you was in love with something. You feel me? Where you was at? Well, look, I split the deck, the sun, but I saw the Ace of Cups. Look, there you go. Where you was at? You invested emotions in something that wasn't worth giving your emotions to. And that shit, at one point, it was burdensome. It's like when you were holding on to this mentality, this thought, this foundation, this person, this job, it was keeping you from progressing in your life. And that was causing you burden. It was keeping you from changing your perspective. And that was causing you burden. And then you wasn't even in love with what you was invested in. But yet you still decided to give it emotions. That's if I flip the cards, that's out. But now, since we back like this, you letting go of something or you losing something. And because you're losing something or you're letting go of something, it's putting you in a space to change your perspective. And because you can change your perspective, or because you let go of this burden, you now fell in love with this new perspective you gained. Whether this is a different perspective on a person, a different perspective on a job, or a different perspective on the overall thought and idea. And now it's like you don't want to give your emotions to things that don't deserve your emotions anymore. And whatever look, overall energy, Queen of Cups, you getting your emotions back intact. King of Wands is behind that. Come on. It's like the overall energy is you get damn, because why? You got an idea about a passion. You may be dealing with an empress. Hey, yo, listen, the way this shit flowing out, Leo, okay, look. You letting go, it's either God is forcing you to let go of something, or you're willingly letting go of something. But this is you letting go of some sort of foundation you thought was solid at one point in your life because you gained a new perspective on something. Some light was shine. Some light was shine. Whatever. Some light was shined upon a situation. That don't sound right, but whatever. Some light was shined upon a situation that allowed you to change your perspective. So now you letting go of all mentalities or all third dimensional tangible items. So you letting go of anything that doesn't align to what you see now in order to do what? This may not be what your goal is, but this is what you're doing. You're getting your emotions together. Like you're getting your internals right. because you're dealing with, look, you may have gotten an idea, and now that idea made you passionate about this Empress. Because this is the cards that were in the deck, and this is the cards that you got. So this may be who you're dealing with. And you see that now. What is this? Hard away. See, it's like you took the hard away in the situation. You took the hard road. I mean, you're a Leo, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, it's like you, instead of taking the easy way, it's like you had to go through the hard road to see what was worth investing in or what was worth giving your fire to. You had to learn the hard way. So now you want to get out of conflict. You don't want to fight no more. You want to communicate. Communicate what? About this death, about this ending. Something's ended. I put the burden down because I see what I need to see now. Now I want my emotions to be balanced, said Leo. Or now I want to be able to water or give emotions to what is properly needed. Whether that's give emotions to yourself or give emotions to something outside of you. We got Earth. Yeah. Look, Devil in reverse. I was going to say we got Earth and Water. So you may be dead. Look, you manifesting. I'm going to fuck with you, Leo. You manifesting what? You don't want to be heartbroken no more. 11-11. You don't want a tower to fall. So it's like something ended that you don't want to end. So you have to let go of some shit, or something had to be taken from you in order for you to look at something a different way. That's what it's looking like. I'm gonna fuck with you though.